Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some Pokemon trading card game Pocket, which I have now been playing for about a year. It came out in October 2024. It is now October 2025. Hasn't been exactly 365 days, but I started playing the game about 2 weeks after it was first released, and I am mostly a free-to-play player. The only money I spent was within like the first week of the game. I bought like maybe $5 worth of Pokegold when it was on sale, and that sort of caught me back up to the players who started playing when it first came out. But in this video, I'm just going to show you what you can sort of expect to have after about a year of playing the game consistently. And I have been playing every day, sort of pretty casually. Haven't been going hardcore into like ranked mode or anything like that, but just opening, the free packs each day, and using the hourglasses whenever I get them to open new packs of cards. I am currently sitting on quite a few pack hourglasses. They just released this deluxe pack EX, which has guaranteed cards of 4 diamond or higher, so that's a EX Pokemon. I can open one right now just to show you what they look like. It's the first time that they've had cards with guaranteed rare cards, or packs with rare cards. Which is nice because it felt like most of the packs that I was opening these days were just full of 1 or 2 diamond cards, and those are not very fun to open. But these, yeah, you're guaranteed to get something good. In this case, we got 2 rare cards, so we got a nice little 1-star full art card. There's only a couple of these in this entire set. And then we got the an EX Pokemon from one of the previous sets. So that's the main reason for opening these packs, is you can get a whole bunch of EX Pokemon, which tend to be pretty powerful, of course. Now, I actually don't need to be opening these packs because I do own all of the previous EX Pokemon. I got most of those, or many of the ones I didn't have, through trading. But as you can see, there are 353 cards in this set. It's a very big set, and I am a completionist, but it's impossible to get every single card in the game. And this set I'm less concerned about getting all the cards for, because again, most of them are duplicates of cards that already existed in the game. Now, going over to the collection, let's take a look at how many cards I actually have. Overall, 6,551 cards. I think there might be slightly fewer than that in my collection, because I did expend a few cards in order to get some like cosmetics and stuff, and you used to have to get rid of cards in order to get trading tokens, which was I'm glad they got rid of that mechanic. You now just need shine dust for trading. And these are the rarest cards in my collection. And I will say, after opening hundreds upon hundreds of packs of cards, I have still never seen a rare pack which has like all rare cards. Starting to think that they don't exist. And I saw a bunch of people opening them within the first like weeks of the game. I still have never seen one myself. I have 2 crown rare cards, and then we got a bunch of these shiny cards. And then after that, we've got the 3-star cards, which are the immersive cards with the animation. Those are real cool. Then we got the 2-star rarity, which are full art EX Pokemon, as well as full art trainers. Those are pretty nice. And then we got the 1-star cards, which are full art cards that are not EX or trainers. And yeah, there's so many of them, but so much beautiful artwork. Again, a lot of these I did get through Discord, where you can trade with people in real time. You do have to manually enter their ID in the game and add them as a friend before you make the trades. And then after that, we got the 4 diamond cards. So those are just the regular EX Pokemon. And again, many of these I did get on Discord through trading. Just managed to get at least one copy of all of the ones from the previous sets. And then after that is just the lower rarity cards. This is the cards set by set, so I do have I have completed every set except for the current one, at least in terms of getting the cards of lower rarity, so that's up to like 4 diamond and 1-star cards. So first set was Genetic Apex, which is a very big set. Took quite a while to complete that one. And again, the cards I don't own of higher rarity are not showing up here. You can turn that option on in the settings. After that was Mythical Island, a mini set with far fewer cards. This one was a lot easier to complete. Space Time Smackdown, that was another main set. Also, they have been very consistent in sort of the format of how they release events. It's basically the same events in the same order every month. Then we got Triumphant Light. That was another mini set, followed by a second mini set, Shining Revelry. I believe that one introduced the shiny Pokemon cards. You can see there. Celestial Guardians, another big set. Was then followed by Extra Dimensional Crisis, which introduced the Ultra Beasts. Then we had Eevee Grove, personal favorite there. I love the evolutions. Some fun cards in there as well. Wisdom of Sea and Sky, so that was with Ho-Oh and Lugia. And then the latest mini set released within the first year of the game was Secluded Springs. And we are currently on Deluxe Pack EX, which has a whole bunch of cards, and again, I'm not really that concerned about completing this set. It's also, I should mention, this is a limited time set. It's only available until like the end of October, but it will come back in the future, they've said. Then we got the promo cards. I used to be more concerned about collecting all of these, but then there was like one set of promo cards where no matter how many packs I opened, I couldn't get one of the cards. And at that point, I just sort of gave up on it. I'm like, you know what? It's just not worth the effort. So, I mean, I'll still get them when I can, but I'm not concerned about getting every single one. Yeah, you still cannot trade promo cards, nor can you trade cards of the higher rarity. The rarest cards you can trade are 4 diamond and 1 star cards. Now, what else can we talk about? Well, how do you get all the hourglasses? I am, again, a pretty casual player, but you can get hourglasses from solo battles, which every time they release a new set or new expansion, they come out with new battles you can play, and when you complete each one for the first time, you get some hourglasses there. You also get, of course, hourglasses from the shop, which resets every month as long as you have enough of the shop tickets, which if you play consistently, you should have enough to get all of these each month. And then you can also get more hourglasses from Versus mode, which is the ranked mode in the game, which also resets every month. And it does maintain your rank up to a certain degree. I think it drops you back 1 rank at the end of each season. So I haven't played any games this season, but I'm currently at Great Ball Rank 2, which will get me about, I think, 55 hourglasses. Oops, that's not the right one. Final rank rewards, there we go. You can get up to a maximum of 100 hourglasses if you are really serious about that. I've never gotten anywhere near that. I think the highest rank I've gotten is maybe Great Ball Rank 3 or 4. But yeah, usually hovering around 1 or 2 to get at least 50 hourglasses each month. As for the decks that I am running, we can take a look at that. Again, not super competitive, but I do have a few decks that I made early on that have just functioned pretty well. The good old Blaine Fire deck, without any EX Pokemon, just Ninetales and Blaine. Just does a lot of damage. It's very fast, and it's a solid, reliable deck. It's really the only fire deck you need, in my opinion. And I've made decks of every elemental type except for colorless. So for darkness, I was just running a double Darkrai deck and decided to add in the Weevil EX for a little bit of early damage. For grass, the strongest one is still Celebi EX for me. Combined with Superior, you can just be flipping tons of coins, dealing tons of damage. I do also like this Beedrill deck though. Beedrill EX with the regular Beedrill, utilizing the rare candy for some really fast early damage. And the rare candy decks are kind of my favorite. There's a couple of them in here. There's Gallade you can get out very early just for 2 energy, dealing tons of damage with support from Lucario. We've also got fighting. I like fighting type, apparently. Garchomp EX is also very strong, of course, when you get him out early, and he is real nice because he's got 2 attacks. One requires just 1 energy to deal 50 damage to any Pokemon, which can take out things on the enemy's bench, and then 3 energy for 100 damage. Solgaleo EX, of course, is real nice. 2 energy for 120 damage. With the rare candy, you can get that out very early. Some other fun ones for Psychic. I do like this Sylveon EX with Espeon as well. This one will just draw your entire deck very quickly, so you can get a whole bunch of cards and deal damage fairly quickly as well. Some of these decks are just not that great. Lightning type is maybe one of the weakest ones. I've been losing a lot of matches with poor old Pikachu EX. Kind of become a little bit outdated, I'm afraid. So if you have any ideas for better lightning decks, I'm all ears for that. For water, this is the one I usually go to, just Greninja and Starmie. Again, there's probably better options for that. But yeah, that's sort of just the main fast aggro deck that I use for that one. So yeah, those are sort of the main decks that I've been using. There are a couple other nice features that they've added in the game, like the wish list, which has been real nice, especially because now, so the wish list can now be viewed on your profile. So you can actually trade with people in the game without having to contact them outside the game, which was previously the only way that you could actually make trades. Now you can see which cards people want, you can show people what cards you want, and if you have one in common, you can make the trade. Currently, these are the only ones that I need, the 1-star cards that I'm missing. Just have not been able to find anyone that has Garchomp or Wobbuffet. Like, I've been searching Discord for weeks, and just nobody has the cards. So yeah, hopefully I'll get them eventually. But yeah, I've been enjoying playing the game again. Let me know if you play the game, how it's been going for you. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.